This is Lai King Station. Lai King is an MTR rapid transit station in the suburb of Lai King in the Lai King district. The station is located above ground on a viaduct and is an interchange for the TransWA line and Tongchong line. Lai King opened on May 10th, 1982 as an intermediate stop on the TransWA line. The station was built to serve the adjacent public housing complex, which is Lai King Estate, which is just right here, and also all these estates and all that stuff. And also the container terminal on the coast, which is Kwai Chung Terminal, which is still in operation for all of the cargoes that's arriving to Hong Kong. And low floor minibus. Nice, there it is. That's a different one, that's not the same one, but yes, that's a different one. Low floor minibuses, 16 seats, and there's one spot opened up for wheelchair. Very, very weird looking. And the high floor ones are back there, of the Toyota ones. Those are trash. This one I've never tried one. There's one actually on one of my local routes. I can try that instead. They look so weird. When the rail link to Lantau Island was announced, aka Tongchong Line, Lai King was chosen to be the interchange between the TransWA line and the Tongchong Line. During the construction of the Tongchong Line platforms, the layout of the station was significantly altered. New tracks were added above to the existing tracks to provide a cross-platform interchange between the Tongchong and TransWA lines. The TransWA-bound TransWA line trains now stops on the same level as the Tongchong-bound Tongchong line trains, and the same goes for the Hong Kong-bound and Central-bound side. An additional pair of tracks was constructed to permit the Airport Express trains to bypass Lai King without stopping. So that's why this station is made up of 6 tracks and 4 platforms. The station has opened a toilet on October 31st, 2019, which is very useful. Tongchong line passengers can just walk across for cross-platform interchange to do their change to the Tongchong line and vice versa. Those who are traveling to Central and Hong Kong Island from Kwai Chung and Lai King can transfer at Lai King. From Kwai Chung and Tsuen Wan can transfer at Lai King. Across the platform for an express service on the Tongchong line. Given both the Tsuen Wan line and Tongchong line trains terminate at the same spot, aka Central and Hong Kong, most passengers opt for the latter choice because it makes fewer stops. As a result, the station is often crowded at peak hours given the number of transfer passengers. Alright, here we are at Lai King. Way at the top of the station, here is A1, which is Lai King Hill Road. This is up in the hill of Lai King with all of the estates here, which is basically mostly Lai King Estate, which is this one, and there are more back there. That's the older side for Lai King Estate, and we have the newer side on this side. We also have Cho Yu Chun, which is up there, and we have Lai Yu Estate further that way. Buses along here, very useful. There is Princess Margaret Hospital close by, just by that way, around a 15-minute walk if you walk over there, or you can just take a minibus, which can directly get you up there with one of the routes here, minibus. Unfortunately is that for Hong Kong, buses doesn't really serve hospitals, so that's why mostly it's just minibuses and they're all high floors, which is bad. This is a 19 seats LPG going, and so that's why they have a low floor minibus for that route going up to Princess Margaret Hospital, which is good. But for low floor minibus, it's just 1 wheelchair seats, which is really bad. And then you just sacrifice one wheelchair seat and sacrifice that to give seats for 3 of them. Because if you can do 19 seats with no wheelchair seats, that means it's actually 3 extra seats. If you actually just do 16 seats and give it for a wheelchair, that's like 3 seats gone. So that's why they're not popular. High floor. So here we are, A1. Let's go down now. Way at the top of the station. This station is really cool in designs. Really like it. And the cross-platform interchange is also useful if they time it properly, which is also, this is one of the biggest problems, that they don't time the cross-platform interchange well. The Tsuen Wan bound and Tongchong bound, that cross-platform interchange is okay. They time it mostly at the same time. But the Hong Kong and Central direction platform, though, that is terrible. Every single time doesn't get the perfect timing. Either the train leave as soon as the other side arrive, or you have to wait. So that's A1 up there. A2 here, Yin Lai Court, which this one serves the Yin Lai Court, and also you can see right here, this is just a middle part. You don't need to go all the way up, and you can go through to the shopping center and go to the housing property. A3, Lai King Estate, Yuan King House direction. This is the exit towards the older side of the estate that way. This is so lame. A little bit of a ramp here for you to go to the older side of the Lai King Estate, which is the one towards Meifu direction. Inbound side, which is, yeah. And then you have up there. This is a really awkward little spot right here, like what? Alright, that's A, which is a very, very decent exit. Now, there are no lifts here, but there is a lift that actually links up to Lai King Estate without actually touching this exit, which is kind of awkward, but at least there's a lift for the estate, which is good. And while I'm walking the stairs. Let's just do the escalator, but we'll walk the escalator instead of actually walking stairs. And here we are at the Concourse. There are only 3 exits for Lai King, so it's very easy to go through. And they're basically grouped up here. This 7-Eleven, I sometimes actually just exit the gates just to actually buy things at this 7-Eleven. You guys might be thinking, what the freak, Justin? There's like 7-Elevens every single station, but there's actually a drink that only I can find it here. Is it on the thing? Yes, it is. This 7-Eleven only has one of the drinks that only I can find it here. I cannot even find it in any other 7-Elevens at other stations. I can only find it at this 7-Eleven, which is so weird. So that's why sometimes I just get off just to buy the drink. Let's go to C first. We have B over there. So C is HKEAA Lai King Assessment Center. That's the examination authority of Hong Kong. This is where you exit. I've never used this exit, and what's the point of having this? What is this? Wow, this exit. What? Oh, this exit though is something else, isn't it? This exit. Just stairs. I think the lift also leads up here. That's the lift that you can use for Lai King Estate as well. Oh, it's just the same spot. It's just the same spot. Literally the same spot. Like, what the hell? Is this the HKEAA thing? Where the hell is the HKEAA thing? There's Yin Lai Court, which we were just there. Oh, you cannot link over there. A2 is over there. And then this leads to this way, which you can go further into the Lai King Estate, I guess. Yep, you can just go into it because this is accessible, so that's why. Oh man, terrible smells over here. So that's the Lai King Hill Road up there. You can go this way for looping around the estate if you need accessible. If you need ramps and lifts and stuff. They're constructing things here as well, which is pretty troll. But this exit is so weird. If you don't take the lift, you can only walk stairs. Like, what? And it's literally like crammed in a random corner that you cannot even actually see the exit clearly. Like, it's like literally hanging in the middle here. Like, what? So funny. See, so random. And we have B, which is actually for the container terminal, which B is actually literally leading to no man's land on this side. Now you can actually see the concourse is actually very weirdly designed because there's actually separated into 2 little floors here with escalators there as well, and also here you can go up there. Yes, we'll talk about that when we head to the platform and the concourse section. Here's B for container terminal. They don't even bother naming B1 and B2 for both directions. Here's the lift for you to get to Lai King Estate, which if you need access, then you can just take this one and you can get up to Lai King Estate without using A. because it's not accessible. A, it's not accessible, but you can just take this lift, which can lead to Lai King Estate, and also Lai King Hill Road, which is the same thing. So, which is good. And this leads to the container terminal, which is a mile to walk, just to say. Literally a mile to walk if you actually want to walk this way over. Very nice shot here. Yep. Walk the bridge and you have the container terminal on the other end of the bridge. Literally across the whole highway over here. Buses are running through. The routes down here is going through the low road, and we have express going up at the top road there. Very nice spot here. The routes take the low road will be going to Tsuen Wan and Kwai Ting. The routes up there taking the high road will be going all the way to Tuen Mun and all that areas. Or also airport. There you guys have it, that's B. And you can see the tracks. Let's go and actually have a quick description and explanation for the tracks. I think I can actually walk here, which is a very good spot. Not really. Let's walk it though. Terrible smell here. But yeah, this is the okay spot. Here are the tracks. 6 tracks. This one right here, this is for airport bound Airport Express bypass. The tracks next to it right there, that is the Hong Kong bound Airport Express bypass. And we have 2 more over there. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is airport, 2 is Hong Kong for Airport Express, 3 is Hong Kong for Tung Chung Line, and 4 is for Tsuen Wan towards Central, Tsuen Wan Line. Up there we have 5 and 6. 5 is towards Tung Chung for the Tung Chung Line, and 6 is for Tsuen Wan. So that's why you can see the construction of the station. Very, very cool. Hopefully I don't drop myself down, which is actually death if I drop. So that's why. So the Airport Express is actually off to the side of the station, so that's why it's not going to touch the station at all, it's just bypass. But for the tracks actually leads into the station, you can see they're actually on different levels, but they're not above each other. They're kind of on the side. The Tung Chung and the Tsuen Wan tracks are actually on the left side of the Hong Kong and Central direction platform. So that is the reason why we have the concourse separated into 2 different small digits of the levels, just because of the tracks are actually at different spots. And I can hear an A train just arrived because of the track is literally below us. Low. That's the reason why the concourse is separated to 2 sides, and that's also why I actually gonna minus the points for this station. Everything is perfect. I really like the station, including cross-platform interchange. But it's just down here is bad. Because of the platforms are actually not on the same like not literally above each other. They're on different levels, but they're not above each other. They're not like literally at the same spot. They're actually above each other and they're off to the side a little bit. So that's why you can see it doesn't show the platforms. What? I'll just show you here. And see, this and this. This is the Tung Chung one, and this is the inbound ones. This is outbound, this is inbound. So that's why it's bad. Because you can see actually this is for you to go up. This is the outbound side. And then if you want to go to Hong Kong and Central, you actually need to go to that side and do that way instead. So that's why they don't have lifts going through from the outbound platform directly to the inbound. So you have to change lifts in order to actually connect both outbound and inbound. So this is the outbound lift going upwards. And then if you need to go to the inbound, you need to take that one. So that's why it's not connected, which is not good. So ended off wheelchair passengers have to get out and go over and wait another one. But seldom people will be doing from up there and then change to inbound or vice versa. So that's why they just have it there. But this is how the concourse is. They separate into 2 sides just for the tracks, which is actually located side by side and top of each other. Let's enter the gates. I made it inside now with toilets added, which is very, very nice. Really like it. And then here's the weird little spot for the stuff, which basically that is the for the inbound direction, and you just go straight down, and this is the way you go up for the outbound. Let's go up to the outbound. So this is the concourse squished in between the outbound and inbound platform. Let's go up there now. And here we are at the outbound platform with TransWA platform 1 and Tongchong platform 3. You can do cross-platform interchange. This side though is good because it's every 2 TransWA line trains there will be 1 Tongchong line. So that's why this train didn't time it well because 5 minutes for the next Tongchong. But if TransWA is 3 minutes, so basically as soon as the next one comes in, this train should come in at the same time. Then you can do good cross-platform interchange. Except sometimes the TransWA line trains arrive a little bit too early, then this train arrives and it closes the doors. Which is, I have happened that before, so that's fine. But there's an artwork here for the outbound platform, right here. This is a random thing here in the middle of the escalator here, which there's some descriptions right here on the plaque, which is this thing, randomly put here. Cosmos by Naomi Kobayashi, Japanese. That's the thing here. And then because it's actually the outbound above level, so that's why you can see the outside. Alright, with natural light on this platform, which is very nice. That's why they don't have a lot of lights here. It's just using the lights coming from the outside here, which is very, very nice. And with that's it for the outbound platform. Later on we'll start spotting trains. Let's go to the inbound platform now. Back down to the concourse. And in order to go to the inbound, we need to move slightly. Oh, Airport Express is it? No, that's the M train. No, that's an Airport Express. It just drove through. I can hear it rumbling through without stopping. And you can see this is the outbound side. You need to go down, or you go up and take escalator, but I'm just going to walk the stairs. And you need to walk slightly to the side here. And then head down. This is where the inbound platform is. Inbound though, cross-platform interchange timings is the worst. Train just arrived. Hong Kong just left. It says 4 minutes. So that's like just left. So that's why. And platform 2 towards Central for TransWA line inbound, and across is Hong Kong for platform 4, Tongchong line inbound. Which, if you get a terrible timing, you'd rather just stay on the train and take the whole way. Because this is what it is. You can either go long way loop around, go to Central, or you take cross-platform interchange from here, Lai King, cross over to Tongchong line and do this straight down. But if you get a terrible timing, which sometimes is 6 minutes to wait, if you get a terrible timing, 6 minutes for TransWA line can already get you to Sham Shui Po, or retention right here. So that's why it's already basically at the same time. So if you did not get a good timing for interchange, ignore it, keep on going on TransWA line. If you get a good one, just come over here and rush down. It is definitely faster though. In terms of traveling time, this one of course is faster. So, and that's just 2 island platforms. But this one doesn't have lateral light because it's under a little bit. So, there you guys have it. Very wide platforms. I don't want to really walk the whole thing though, but it's just basically that. This one's definitely way wider than the above ground outbound direction. There's a staff tent here. This guy actually stared at me earlier on when I filmed the trains. So, that's the platform. That's it for Lai King Station. One of the stations that I really like because of just very useful, used to utilize the designs and facilitate cross-platform interchange, which is exactly what you need. Now, I want to say it's real fast. I did talk about platform doors, yeah? 1998 for Tongchong line when the airport opens, and that's basically when they start service. And we have TransWA line, which started in the 1980s. These platform doors fitted in the 2000s, around the 2000s. But as soon as Tongchong line started service, these platform doors are already here. Yes, Tongchong line has been having platform gates since its operation. But TransWA line doesn't have platform gates, platform doors until like 2000s. So that's why technically, actually, Tongchong line is a newer line, but these platform doors are actually older. Yeah, that's actually really stupid because before it's actually so weird too. Because when it was still in the 1998 or 1999, that time, Tongchong line platforms were just started operation, and then the platform doors are already there. But as soon as you go over the TransWA line, there are no platform doors on this side, which is so awkward looking. So yeah, these platform doors are actually newer in terms compared with these ones. But that's just a random little fact. But overall speaking, Lai King Station, very, very useful. Good interchanges, except the timing. So, and then is utilized well with the trains can bypass for the airport express trains. Don't need to stop, don't need to run through the same track into the station, just skip it. They can have tracks outside to jump through it. And then very decent access to leave up to all of the major areas of Lai King, including the container port. Everything is perfect with toilets as well, perfect. And like the artwork at the top, gives a nice feel for the outbound platform. And yeah, I just really like the whole station. But one thing is, it's just because of the lifts are not really connected. Oh, we got a good one this time. This train just arrived, but unfortunately is that these guys will miss this for the Tung Chung one, but these guys won't miss the Tung Chung train, won't miss the Hong Kong bound, so that's why these guys are good. It's just the Tsuen Wan train will leave, the Central train will leave right now, so these guys will not be able to get it, but it's just 3 minutes for this line, so it's not too bad. At least all of the Tsuen Wan line passengers got to take the express down for Hong Kong, so which is good. Overall speaking, Lai King Station will be giving actually a full mark, but just because of the lifts are not connected for the designs of the stations, Lai King will get a rating of 4.5 out of 5. Let's spot some trains. Okay, another late reaction. But the good thing here is actually, now Tsuen Wan line is 3 minutes per train, Tung Chung line is 6 minutes per train. So you see, that's why. That's why it's good right here at this spot. Now, the thing is, it's actually every 2 Tsuen Wan line, then 1 Tung Chung line train. So that's why it's not like every single time you get a good timing, but this is a good timing right here as soon as you guys get off and go over. Now, Tsuen Wan line is always having a better hand to change to a Tung Chung line than actually having Tung Chung line passengers changing to Tsuen Wan line, because Tsuen Wan line always closes the door first. So that's why they might miss the train for the Tung Chung line passengers going across, but Tsuen Wan line for sure won't miss that because this side always comes later. So, but yeah, Tung Chung line passengers might miss the Tsuen Wan line train because sometimes they do close the door as soon as this side arrives. Because the driver cannot really see actually whether the other side train has arrived, so that's why. 218 here. Not gonna care about the A train over there yet. We have spotting A trains, Tung Chung line later on.
往东涌列车即將到達，前往東涌的列車即將到達。The train to Tongchong is arriving.
This time the Tongchong guys might miss the train here. Yeah, the Tongchong line guys probably gonna miss the train this time. Because the train already arrived. And then here it is, K train this time. I think this time the doors will close. Right as the K train opened the doors. Let's see how the driver performs. Looks like the driver is actually waiting. That is good. But sometimes they don't actually allow waiting. That's why they actually have to close the doors because of the train schedules. Yes, they're good. Okay. Is he running? Running. Oof, there he goes. K train, no, that's good. Wow. This is the annoying part right here. Alright, closing. Let's sit down. Film this bit. Ooh, that is a weird door.
One is arriving. Please let passengers exit first. Please let passengers exit first.
The platform announcement just cut midway. That's so stupid. 請勿 screw the focus there. Completely failed. And that platform door sucks. Wow. So blurry. Oh, more K trains. Nice. Number 14. Let's see how the driver is working, because for Chongqing line they actually come out, so that's why they might stall into the TransWA line when drop off. Yep. There the people go. There they go. Swarming the K train. Now, technically speaking, K train is actually worse in terms of speed and performances. But I prefer K train. K train there was only 4. Only 4 for Chongqing line. 12 A trains. So the driver should press the button now. There goes the M train at the back. Yep, here we go. I can hear the train, but platform not available. Well, that was another bad one, but 3 consecutive K trains. Wow. Because one of them I didn't film, and then the first one I filmed was also the K train, so this is the second one, and this is the third one. What the hell? Set 15 here? Another stupid one. I've looked at that M train over there for way too long. Well, but unfortunately, you see, this time is not good. The driver did not wait for the people, so ended off. That happened. So. Like mostly they do time it, but sometimes drivers are a troll and they will close the doors. So, but now TransWA line is okay. It's not like you miss a Chongqing line. Chongqing line is 6 to 7 minutes per train. TransWA line is just 3, so it's not a big deal. So this train technically don't even need to wait because you can just leave. But they need to follow the schedules. They usually wait at Lai King a little longer, so that's fine. Oh, the announcement already played. It's just the platform doesn't have any announcements. Well, which is unfortunate. Someone just came up through the lift. Well, this time unfortunately didn't time. The time was wrong. There goes that. And our first A train. At least all of the TransWA line passengers did get the train, but just the Chongqing line passengers didn't get the TransWA line train, so ended up need to wait. I need to check the numbers. So still have to walk a little bit. Set 11. One of the last few ones. Only have 12, so that's why. Now don't tell me that this train actually need to wait for the next Stream Online train. That's just bullshit. So it better leave like now. If not, that's like rip. Called it. Wow. Since I said now, it just did. Not really a banging door. One of the banging door just left, which is very awesome if I can get that.
The train to Chongqing is arriving.
More K trains! Wow! All 4 K trains are used today, off peak. Wow! Wow, that was crazy. All 4 K trains used for off peak. Holy crap. 3 in a row earlier on, and then an A train in between. They could have made it into 4 consecutive K trains. That would be even crazier. Number 13 here, I think. Yep, number 13. So that means number 16 is the one that I didn't film. Holy moly. Oh. Wow. Is it like having A trains for maintenance or something? Ended up using all of the K trains today, off peak. This is rare. Definitely you don't see this often. "13 here.
請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors.
The whole platform just goes from very loud because of the engine sound, and since the freaking doors close, and it's just like completely quiet now.
Please continue with your journey. The train to Hong Kong is arriving. 請先讓乘客落車，請先讓乘客下車。Please let passengers exit first.
That is a terrible stopping spot. Well, most of the time actually for the Hong Kong Central direction, it's terrible timing for the transfer. Because every single time the Tung Chung Line train cannot time it with the Central one. Really not good. So sometimes it can, but sometimes it just can't. So really terrible sometimes. Just completely wrong, the timing. Especially when you want to change from here over that way, it's terrible. And especially when this train leaves and then one train arrived. Which is bad. And the driver is not closing the doors because he's trying to wait here. And there's that driver right there, over there. And there it goes. And then as soon as this thing starts moving, this train will arrive on that side, which is bad. But that's such a slow platform doors.
The train to Hong Kong is arriving. 请先讓乘客落車，請先到等候下車。Please let passengers exit first.
I wasn't meant to stand here, but that's fine. So it's whether this train can get a good timing with the other side. Now it looks fine, but basically you cannot get a smooth change because here, either you wait for like 3 minutes after the other side arrived and you wait for this side, or you just have the train barely left, which is terrible. Because people, I do like this change because then you can just run ahead down instead of actually taking the whole TransWA line down to Central and just skip ahead and take this down to Hong Kong. Postman postman taking MTR to deliver their post. That's pretty funny. I got an A train now, finally. Find another one. Okay, Central train is arriving, so let's see whether this guy leaves before the Central train. Just kidding, he's departing. Low. More of these stupid timings, which is so stupid. Oh man, these stupid timings are really so bad. These timings are really bad. Like, okay, I got stared by the staff in the staff tent, so let's just walk away a little bit. And we're lucky we can see an Airport Express train because their tracks to bypass the station is just along us. The two tracks are over there. Literally next to us. One towards the airport, one towards Hong Kong direction. They're both down here, and then there was one of them will go back up to the top where the top track is. They're the top tracks. They should be above us. One is the Chunman direction, and the other one over that way, way over there, is actually the Hong Kong. I mean the Tongchong one. So if we can see one, then we will be able to see one. But if we can't see one, it's just unfortunate. Then you can see the tracks. So which is really unfortunate. We might get an airport-bound one, but not so sure because train's departing. So. Ooh, door bangs. Number 3.